Since I attended Catholic school growing up, there was a lot of emphasis around Christmas. So like millions of other children, I had my share of Christmas concerts and plays. The ones I remember most were from my gifted class. The gifted class I've attended for grades 6, 7, and 8 was full of quirky people that can range from the star athlete with a Fortnite and Minecraft addiction to a boy who really loves cats. I had the reputation as the weird kid obsessed with anime and Plants vs. Zombies, which, considering my videos, is much deserved. The gifted class had a bunch of things we do every year, so religiously, you'd think it's a tradition, so to speak. One of those is putting on a play that dances between adaptation and parody. In 8th grade, we did a parody of some talk show. I don't remember which one. The idea is that different sets of real and fictional characters would step on stage and say a fact about Christmas. There were 3 rounds. I was in the round where I played as the Queen of Hearts. With me was young Sheldon, Ellen DeGeneres, and Justin Bieber. We'll figure it out. My fact was that hearts as a symbol of love and respect on Christmas were invented by Hans Christian Andersen, who is the guy behind The Little Mermaid. Though to add on to my temperamental character, I'm supposed to get the name of the guy wrong so I could be corrected by young Sheldon. Then I'd burst into anger, say that I'm always right, and storm grumpily back to my spot. For some reason, my parents weren't able to get a video of me on stage, but the girl playing as Ellen did have access to a video because of her parents, who were in the audience. We watched it, and I vividly remember how loud I was compared to the other kids. The 2 other characters I remembered outside of my group were Homer Simpson and Shrek. Unfortunately, the boys who were supposed to act as them didn't make it to the play, so the guy playing as a host made up some excuse to cover up why they didn't show up. He said that Marge called him to say that Homer fell asleep on the couch and missed his flight. The play itself went without a hitch, but I can't really say the same about the aftermath of the play. So there's a star athlete I mentioned earlier who played as Justin Bieber. We were never friends, but we can get along under certain circumstances, and one of them is when my phone is around. Before the play began, he asked to borrow my phone so he could pretend to take calls while it wasn't his turn to talk. He saw my phone wallpaper, which I drew myself, and he told me that he liked it. But because of my poor hearing, I heard him say that he took a photo of my password, which is impossible. I still told his dad that he took a screenshot of my password, and he actually got in trouble for it. He talked about it the next day while we were cleaning up, and the eccentric girl of the class told me that I had to apologize. I never did because I didn't feel any remorse for my mistake. After all, I didn't get along with this boy. On a side note, when we did get along, it was for completely different reasons. Once we went on a trip to a ski place and we sat right next to each other on the bus. We watched Minecraft videos together even though I didn't like those. They were on my feed in the first place because my sister watched a lot of popular MMOs videos, and they would just be on my For You page. Another time we were in Quebec and he wanted to show off his photography skills, so he'd borrow my phone in order to take photos. He really went all out with these photos, by the way. Like, he was getting down on his knee and trying to get, the best angle and stuff. They were actually pretty nice, too, I have to admit. It's just a shame that I never got any of them, because shortly after he would take the photos, my phone would die, and then he would give it back to me, only for that phone to come back to life. It was kind of weird. Anyway, that's my winter story time. Before I sign off, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. I hope you spend time with your loved ones, like I'll be doing this week. Until then, see you next time.